Yeah, I remember I did the video on why the fears. Well, let's do a video on why. And I actually wrote some stuff down and let's get into it. But first, watch the intro and then we're going to get this party started. So, I mean, first and foremost, like, I have not, like, really touched a camera. I didn't touch it last week, and no, I didn't touch it last week, but I think, like, towards the end of the week, like, probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, I didn't really, like, pick up my camera to, like, do anything, but I kind of wanted to give it a break because some of the videos I'm gonna put up is close to Halloween, so us decorating the house and different things like that, I'm putting that up close to Halloween so that way you guys can see that. But I did take like a little, mini little breather for a second just to, get some things aligned and kind of just regroup, especially like with me. I'm always, and I can be honest with y'all because, you guys are family. I got my hair done yesterday, as you can see. So, like, this is literally the oil from my hair getting done. Anyways, but I can be honest with you guys. It's like sometimes when I'm on my, lately, I would say since I've been in my 30s, I'll say that. On my menstrual, that time of the month, is like really, I'm like hyper emotional. So like I like to take a pause on things because I like to think before, I do anything, say anything, whatever the case may be. So I like to take a pause on things just to deal with my emotions. And then on top of that, I have heavy fatigue on that during that time of the month where I'm sleeping, like I can literally almost sleep a whole day during that time of the month. And like Saturday, I ran some errands, and then I came home. After I ran some errands, Saturday was busy for me. So after I did everything I needed to do on Saturday, I literally just came home with the sleep. I was supposed to get my nails done. I was like, I don't even care. I just want to go to sleep. Like, that's how, like, bad it was. I went to sleep. It was hard for me to wake up on Sunday. And it was just like, oh, my God. So then after going out on Sunday, running some more errands, I came home and just laid down and went to sleep. So it's like around that time of the month, it's like I'm really, really, like, fatigued. So it's just like, I just, I needed to take that breather for that moment. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. But it gave me a chance to actually write down everything I needed to write down for this particular video. So enough with that. Let's get into it, okay? So y'all remember I wrote a list and I was saying how easy it was to, write a list for, fears, different things like that. And, as you can see, the list was pretty long. So I was able to write a list for reasons why. And I ain't gonna lie, for me, it came pretty, like, I was saying, like, sometimes you could be stuck with, like, using the example of, tell me 10 things that's flawed about you or that's wrong about you. And then tell me 10 things that's good. And sometimes you can, stop it, like, 10 things that's good about me. So like, it's like, or my favorite, telling the two truths, two lies and one truth. Easy to come up with the lies, but when you come up with the one truth, it's like, what do I say? It's like, so it's like, okay, well, I did that. But for me, like I said, we did the fear part. We got that out the way. But for me, it came easy. Just thinking about, myself and all the things that I want to do, it started flowing for me. So that's how I was able to come up with this list of things of, of course, why I want to quit, just things to come up that I was just thinking of. One of the things I was thinking of, and I'm going to go in this order. I'm going to start from Yeah, I'm gonna go in this order. More time for me personally, because I am Christian. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, it's like I'm like waking up rushing to get to work, because sometimes my nights are not as simple as I would like them to be, but I have busy nights, so then that calls for me in the morning. Sometimes when I wake up, hit the ground running, and I forget to pray. Of course, I talk to God all through the day. I talk to him all through the day, but it's nothing like actually sitting in his presence and meditating and talking to him. You know what I'm saying? And then hearing him talk back to you. So I don't do that all the time. Like I said, if my nights are crazy, then I'm sleeping. I probably didn't overslept. And then next thing you know, I'm just literally trying to get up and I go straight to work. So I don't want to do that. I want to have time to actually, see God, talk to him, and actually be able to start off, because I would prefer to start my morning off that way. So more time to see God is one of the things that I have on here. Another thing I have on here, which leads to this, having free time. You know what I'm saying? Having free time to be able to, not wake up rushing, checking, you check your watch. Yeah, I ain't got my watch on, but okay, so let me do this by this. And then let me try to, fix it in. Like, it's sometimes the morning, like, if you understand, like, if you're picking up and putting down, sometimes the mornings can be very, very, very rough, especially like if you had like a long night. So it's trying just with having free time to actually do, you don't have to worry about giving 8 hours of your life to sitting at a desk or working at a coffee shop, or working at a grocery store, or whatever it is, being a clerk somewhere. You just giving that time, and I could be, you just thinking like I could be doing something better with my time. And it's like, okay, but how can you know, like, how can you know that without like not doing it first, So, there's that. So having free time to actually, follow my dreams, get ideas, you know what I'm saying? To do things, to set up my 8 hours the way I want to set up my 8 hours, and set up my whole 24 hours the way I want to set up my 24 hours. So, free time is definitely, one of the things that I put on the list. For me, having a soft morning, you know what I'm saying? Waking up, praying, meditating. This is like just giving you this see the vision, okay? See the vision for a second. So I'm gonna go through my example of what a soft morning looks like for me. Wake up praying, right? After I'm done praying and meditating, I work out. So that means like going for a morning walk outside, really getting my body, back in shape. Of course, I take the time to pray to get my spirit man strong. And then I go ahead and work out to get my physical man strong. After doing that, it's my personal favorite. After doing that, I take a shower. After I take my shower, which is not a rush shower, I actually can take an everything shower, right? Take an everything shower. After taking that everything shower, get dressed, work on content. Definitely, because I realize I love recording videos and editing them in the morning. I love getting that out the way early in the morning. After getting that out the way, and able to film more content, so that way I can work on that. And, of course, doing stuff on TikTok, on Instagram, little shorts on YouTube. So that's getting that taken care of in the morning, letting that go out throughout the day. After doing that, going out, getting some Starbucks, which is something I love to do. Getting some Starbucks, get my frappe. Then after that, run a couple of errands, like go probably get necessities from Target or Walmart, go grocery shopping early. And I'm saying, like, after doing all that, cleaning up, coming back home after running my errands, cleaning up, my house, you know, definitely washing, because I love to wash. I love to wash my clothes. I love to fold them, and like I just love that. Like yes. But washing my clothes, just really just getting everything together the way I want to. Like I have stuff I gotta go through my closet. I got some new stuff, and I need to get some of this old stuff out of my closet that I have that I cannot fit, that I know cannot be salvaged, that, you know, I've outgrown. I got stuff where the sleeves is I can't fit that. You know what I'm saying? I just can't fit that. So it's like, okay. And then I got stuff like, maybe I had perfume, and you know, I use a perfume oil. So I ain't got an oil, rub my oil on my like light bright thing, and now I got an oil stain right there. So it's like, I didn't try to wash it, I can't get it out. Some stuff I wash too much, so it's like it's beaded. So it's like, okay, it's wintertime, I took time to go shopping and get some stuff. I gotta get all this other stuff out of my closet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just time to just start throwing stuff away before it gets dead in the winter. So that's, you know, after that, you know, cook, eat. After I eat, I go to bed. I'm saying, and then I just start off for the next day. So this is my that I literally, even though I said soft mornings, I gave you how my whole day will work. That's just a rough example of how my day will work, like my morning to evening. I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at that. That's because I'm saying I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming right now, because this dream is gonna be a reality real soon. So I'm dreaming. That's what I was dreaming of. Okay. Another thing was really it's really going in order, honestly. More time to work on my dreams, more time to do what I want to do. Like I said, besides content creation, I love writing. I'm always like, my mind is like full of stories and stuff to write, so it gives me a chance to do that. Like I said, I really been feeling the urge to do it, so I've been doing that, really just focusing on that lately, and writing and doing some things like that. So there'll be more to come on that. But I mean, yeah, that's just doing stuff like that, just following my dreams. I love to cook. That's one of the things I love to do. That's another thing, that's a part of my dreams, because I do want to own a restaurant one day. So, and I cannot wait till that happens, so I can really just like show you guys, like, this is what was in my brain. Like this, I like all the stuff that's in here. I wrote it down. I even got a notebook where I'm making a menu for what would be at my restaurant and like how it would go. So I'm literally doing that as well. Just thinking about doing that, because I love to cook. I love cooking. I love just putting things together. I love seeing the satisfaction on people's face after they eat my food. Like, oh my God, it's so good. You know, and it's just like, because when you put your, you know, your hard work into your craft, and then it comes out and you're like, oh my God, I love this. I just love having that, you know what I'm saying, that feeling after cooking, because it's something I created and I was able to do it and execute it, and it was liked. So that's you know, another dream, just, you know, giving more time to my craft that goes with that. So I put this down here, less stress. And what I mean by that is, I feel like if you're doing something that you love, it's not as stressful as it would be where you're doing something you don't like just to make ends meet. And then on top of that, the ends ain't meeting like it needs to, with what you doing, more so than as a reason to get by, not as your passion and what you love to do. So that's why I put down there less stress, because even though, honestly, you know, following your dreams, it can be a bit stressful, but you fight for it, you do it because you love it, and it's something you're passionate about. And I literally feel like if something you're passionate about and it's something that you love, that it comes easy for you, and it's not really as stressful as people try to make it to be, because you're doing what you love. You're not so much which if it's something you love, you could do it through anything, whatever, because you love it. So yeah, that's why I say less stress, even though it can be stressful, just, a little bit, but y'all get what I'm saying. Okay, also too, another thing I was saying I put down is better opportunities, because one thing I believe in, and I look up to my little sister because this is her belief. When you're doing, she believes, and she says this literally all the time. She's like, "Oh, I'm not worried. God gonna provide." That's her thing. So she just, it's like, no matter what, like, I freak out more than she do about something especially when it got something to do with her. But she's always, her number one answer is, God gonna provide. I'm not worried, because he gonna provide. He didn't put me in this situation for it not to work out. She always steps out on faith. She does stuff, and I be like, I tell her all the time, I look up to you because I plan to be fearless one day like you, because her faith level and what she believe, because she believe in God like on a different level. And she don't necessarily, what I like about her is that she don't necessarily have to see it to believe it. She just know it's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen because I have faith that it's gonna happen. And a lot of things that, like, if she started, we'd be like, we about to, like, I give you an example, because I know I'm like rambling, but just to give you an example. Before we moved, my sister was looking at condos. So she's like, this place too small for us. We need to move. It was. In our last place, we literally was on top of each other there. She's like, this place too small for us. We need to move. And it's going to happen. We're going to be moving really, really soon. So some things had came up, and I would say it's basically like we got kicked out of where we was. We didn't get kicked out, but it was basically as if God was pushing us. Y'all got to get out of here. We literally got out of there. Smooth transition to where we are now. And we've been here for probably 2 years. And now she's like, we need better. So she's apartment looking. She's house looking now. And I love that about her. And that's how I do. I just look up to her, because her having that mindset that she has, it's opened a lot of doors for her, because she believes what she don't see. Where me, on the other hand, is like, I believe it, but can I see an inch of it first? Can I just see a small portion of it? Just to know, everything's fine. But she don't have to see it to believe it. She literally is like, oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be paid off. Oh, I'm good here. And it works out. I'm a witness of watching it work out for her. So yeah, that brings me to my next thing when I say better opportunities, because when you are doing something that aligns with your purpose, I believe, and I don't feel like anything that you call a dream or you feeling your heart to do, I feel like that's God giving you ideals and what to do. I don't feel like it's just something we can just make up off the top of our head. Like, oh yeah, I'm just going to, go open up a store. If you felt led to a particular area, say for instance, if you want to open up I use this as an example, a regular corner store. So it's okay, I want to open up a store, whatever the case may be, and then it's an opportunity open where you're drawn to a particular area and you're drawn to a particular building. Well, if everything lines up to where you're drawn to it, and the building just so happen to be vacant, and it's up for sale, and everything lines up to what it is that you want to do, I just believe that that's God leading you to doing what it is that you wanted to do from the beginning. And that's why I believe that when you're doing everything that aligns up, my mindset now, and like I said, this is from watching my little sister, my mindset now is, if I follow all my dreams, doing everything that I want to do, doing everything that I know for a fact that God put in me to do, better opportunities. I'm saying, like, yeah, but it's going to be better opportunities. And a lot of more doors that's going to be open. Where right now is like, you know, a door could be open, but you could be scared to go through it. So no, if I'm following my dreams and doing everything that's aligning with what my purpose is and what he put in me to do, that's going to give me better opportunity to do exactly what it is I want to do and keep doing it, you know? Along with that better opportunity, what you think come along with that? More money. So it's like, okay, now, like, think about it. You're doing what you love. Along with doing what you love, doors are opening up for you because you're doing what you love, what you're passionate about. And now that leads to you making the income you want to make. My favorite person to talk about in the whole wide world, because I look up to him and definitely always did my research on him, was watching his come up, is Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, he recently did a story on Amazon, I believe, Maxine's Son, I believe that's what it's called. I'm gonna definitely screenshot the name and put it here in this part of the video, so that way, like, if you haven't watched it, watch his life story. It's him, you know, basically his documentary from when he started to now. Watch it, it's good. When it first came out, I watched it at least 4 or 5 times. But his come up story, I really look up to him because he literally went from living in his car. Now, he had a good office job, but he wanted to do plays. He was good at writing, and we all know he's good at writing because I'm saying, look at all the stuff that he has out now. You know what I'm saying? So we know he's good at writing. But he literally started off, you know what I'm saying, writing a play. I believe the first play he ever did was called I Know I've Been Changed. But yeah, the name of that particular play, I Could Do, not I Could Do Better by Myself, but I Know I've Been Changed was like his first play. And then from there, I Could Do Better by Myself, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, is really, as a child, is where I came in at. With that's where I came in at with that particular play, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And then, you know, all his plays moving forward to his first movie, which was Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And then, of course, his series of shows that he has. But he literally followed his dreams. He quit his job. I believe he said he was living out his car for a minute. I could be wrong on that part, but he quit his job. He put all his efforts, everything into his play. And it literally took him from there to where he is now, which is he's, I say billionaire, because I'm saying now everything that he do, all the plays, movies, series, like sitcoms, everything that he's doing now, he has his own what is it called? He has his own place where he can film everything. That's what he does. He has his own place where he can film everything, where he don't have to go. People come on his what is it? I can't think of the name of it. Would you come on his sets to film movies and stuff like that. So like he literally, it was a plantation, but he bought this acre of land and turned it into where he can do movies and productions, everything like he wanted to do. He can do it on his own big area. so it's like that's a big, and he's a really big inspiration to me, because seeing everything that, you know, hearing him say where he come from, and hearing him, you know, say everything that he went through, and then seeing how he's just working hard and all his hard work paid off. You know what I'm saying? And look at him now, like he's a billionaire, and he's, you know, making everything he does, he can do exactly what he want to do and be free with doing what it is he want to do. And so yeah, he's one of my examples, and I've always, as far as for, especially from a writer's standpoint, seeing how, as a person who want to write books and actually turn them into movies and turn them into shows, seeing that from a writer's standpoint, it's like I look up to him, like I really do, because he's one of the, to me, he's one of the best, as not only are you a black man, but you're a black man that's very successful. And listen, okay, Tyler Perry, yes, I'm proud of him, seeing everything he's, doing. And it's like being a little girl and seeing that, it's just like, I'll always say, like, I gotta meet him one day just to talk to him, because like this is amazing, just to see all the stuff that he have done, and in everything he do. I don't care what he's doing, he's gonna put God in it. And that's something that's big for me, you know what I'm saying, because I am a Christian. You see him like, okay, and you see things he do, like, oh well, can Christians do that? And he over here doing all this and that. But God is still blessing what he does, because he's always putting God in it. So I'm saying, say what you want about my boy, he gonna put God in anything that he do. And watching the stuff that he's making even now, one of the shows that I've been watching, and my sister's watching, she's going back, and so she's watching the seasons before, Sisters, like, it's just amazing, you know what I'm saying, to see, and the stuff that he touches on is just amazing. So yeah, so that it just leads you to, him doing everything that he does. He's doing what he loves, and on top of that, he's getting compensation for doing what he loves. Who don't want that? Like, let's be honest, who don't want to do that? Anyway, that's this. Let's go back to it. I also think that when you're doing what you love, and you're doing everything for you, you can prioritize rest. When you're on a job that works from 9 to 5, or 8 to 5, whatever your schedule may be, you know how you have to put time in, have to make sure you have the time off to do it. If you don't, then it's like, well, guess I can't do that. Well, this actually, you doing what you want to do, following your dreams, doing, all the opportunities that you got, just going through that. Literally, you can say, I'm going to take this time to rest, because you make your own schedule now. So you can plan things around when you want to plan it around, and say, well, I'm going to take this block of time and I'm going to rest. Rather, it's, around the holidays. Okay, well, I'm going to take 2 weeks during Thanksgiving, 2 weeks during Christmas. However, you could take that time and say, I'm going to take this time to rest. So that is important, because honestly, when you're working for somebody else, you're doing your your 9 to 5, it's like you have an unhealthy rest schedule, especially if your job is stressful, because sometimes on your day off, you're probably still working and making sure that you meet what you need to meet for the company. So I want to get out of that. Like, I want to get out of that, because if you don't have, and think about it, if you don't have the time off during the time that you want to rest, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to, okay, well, I wanted it. Say, for instance, just as an example, you put the PTO time in. They don't give it to you. Or like around Christmas, or however the case may be. So they don't give it to you because, for instance, maybe you don't have time. And instead of, or maybe it's a first come basis where they give you a block of time to come. Okay, well, you have to, at 1 o'clock, you put time in. And then if it's already taken up by 1:15, you don't get it, or you just waitlisted for it, just in case something happened with somebody else, whatever the case may be. And you have to go off with that particular department time that you have. But you may not get that. And then the next thing you know, you're upset, you're angry, you know what I'm saying? Because the time that you wanted to take off to rest, you didn't get that time, because either, they say you don't have it, or they cut time off because around the holidays, they know they're going to need people to work. So now, you can't rest the way you want to. And then, I'm sorry, this is just me. just having 2 days of rest, which is Saturday and Sunday, that just don't sit right. Like, oh, I'm waiting till Friday because I know when Friday come, I've made it through another week, and you only get 2 days of rest, and then you're right back at it Monday. And if you're like me, you literally taking Saturdays, running all your errands, trying to fit everything into Saturday, rest a little bit, and then Sunday, I'm saying you going to church, so it's not you not resting like you want to or how you should be. So taking that time of getting your affairs on order and just literally resting. I do believe when you are doing what you want to do and following your dreams, you can say, hey, okay, I did this, I did that, I got everything scheduled out, but for this week, this 2 weeks, I'm not going to be doing anything. This month, I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm going to be resting. That is, something I feel like you can do. Literally just, it's everything I'm saying is literally falling into order because I've been saying it. Having the freedom to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Not really having to, okay, I got to go to work. When I go to work, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that. You are working. You are, giving your 8 hours to what you love, your passions, however. But you have a free time to do what it is that you want to do. And when you want to do it, you don't necessarily have to do it by a certain time or do it by, you can have, which I believe in, making your own deadlines. I believe in that wholeheartedly because I make deadlines for myself. So you can have your deadlines, you can do what you need to do concerning that, and then but you're doing what you want to do. You're setting goals for yourself and doing what it is that you want to do instead of, requirements that you have to meet. And if you don't meet them, they could just get rid of you anyway. I thought I'd wait till the sirens pass. Like, there's a lot of sirens going. So I thought I'd wait till the sirens pass to keep going. And then I just put a Reese's cup in my mouth. So, yeah. Anywho. And they're still coming. They're still coming. Like, okay. I don't know what's going on out there, but okay. Also to pre-schedule. Pretty much it's back to I can do what I want to do. And so pre-schedule is another thing that I put on there. What else did I put on here? I put on here, don't want to be stuck in the cycle of not following my dreams. So it's an older generation thing, I would say. It's like, okay, I understand you're following your dreams, but you do know in reality you still have bills and stuff to pay. So it's just like, so they tell you don't quit one thing don't quit this job until you have another job already. Okay, so you do that, and I use myself as an example. Okay, I don't quit it until I have another job. Okay, but I'm not happy at this job. Okay, but don't quit this job until I have another job. Okay, I'm not happy at this job. And then it's like, it's like a never-ending cycle of just being stuck. So it's like you're constantly putting what you want to do in your dreams on the back burner because you're too busy, trying to make sure, okay, well, and I feel like this is the same mindset. If I don't see it, it's not going to happen. When truth of the matter, it is going to happen. You just got to work towards it and have the faith. But sometimes it's, I feel like the older generation have, and I'm saying like the older generation, like have that mindset, which is for some people, it's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if you have dreams and goals that you want to reach and you listen to the older generation, which is nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with it. You listen to them, but in your heart, it's not going to fulfill you. One of the things Tyler Perry mom said to him was, you should go back to working where you was working at. Don't pursue this. And had he listened, we would not have Tyler Perry as an example. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it that way, had he said, okay, let me stop pursuing this. I'm gonna go back to being, I think he was an accountant. I'm gonna go back to being an accountant. Okay, so you go back to being an accountant, but you know it's something in you that's telling you you're supposed to be doing something else. But now we don't have Tyler Perry to look at. We have to try to find somebody else, or somebody else ends up, being an example instead of him. Well, the fact that he loved his mother, he loved his mother, and but he didn't listen to her because he knew that there was a purpose for him, and that purpose, up until she passed away, he was able to take care of her, and she was so proud that he did not listen to her. Because if he didn't, she wouldn't have been taken care of and been able to see everything that he was able to do. You know what I'm saying? He was able to take care of her in a way and give her things that, in life she honestly probably would have never had if it had not been, of course, for him making it where he was, So that's like it. Sometimes, you could take the advice, but it's like if you see a bigger picture and you like, thank you. Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. I know you care, but I know what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally have to take that approach, because sometimes you're going to take those who you look up to, who you listen to, and they tell you, this might not work out for you. And it's like, should I listen to that, or should I still get it and achieve it? And it's not to achieve it to throw it up in their face. You know what I'm saying? Because some people do that. Listen, I don't have the time to like, you said I wasn't gonna make it, but I made it. That's so like, chill or heal. You know what I'm saying? Which, you don't know what other people are going through, but like, I wouldn't say that would be something that I would do. I can only speak for me, so I wouldn't do that. I would more so, okay, I heard you, I hear you, I'm gonna take your opinion into account, but I'm still going to follow my dreams. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to do that because, you think about it, it's like, hey, I put myself on a back burner for a while. I feel like life sets you up. God sets you up. I'm not going to say life. I'm going to say God. God sets you up in a way to where your life is supposed to go. Maybe it wasn't meant for you to do, what you wanted to do back then. Maybe now is the time. If not now, when? So that's definitely one of the things, because it could be a cycle. And next thing you know, you're just constantly in this never-ending circle where I'm working, I'm putting this on the back burner. I'm going to do it a little bit, but I'm going to still work. Because, this I can see. This I can't see. I don't see anything from this. But this I can see. So I'm going to keep what I can see and then just kind of put this on the back burner. But I'm still going to do it, though. Does that sound right? They're like, this just that thought process, does that sound right? It don't. And then also too, last but not least, which pretty much I've been saying probably the whole time, don't want to be stuck on a job. Don't want to be stuck on my job. Pretty much when you're not happy and you're just doing it, you can tell the workers who are not happy. Like, you can go to a random place, a grocery store. You can tell the ones who's not happy, but they just doing it because it pay my bills. When I'm sure they probably got something that they really, really good at that they could be doing, but because of that mindset, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, let me just do this just to pay my bills. Then I go from there. So that's pretty much like, I don't want to be stuck just saying, oh, okay, well, the company is good, it's great benefits. Well, is it really great benefits? Because like, if I'm not, the benefit to me is me being able to be happy and say I accomplished something. If I can't do that or say that, and I'm just here at a place just doing it because it pays the bills and barely helping me make ends meet, am I really doing what I love, or am I just trying to survive? And I don't like the trying to survive. I would rather do what I love and be able to know that regardless, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have what I need. So yeah, that's pretty much my that's the ending of everything that I wrote. my list actually is longer for this than it was for, you know, the fears. So, definitely want to take the time out to thank each and every one of you who have stayed to the end of this video. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for putting up with my rambling. I hope you was able to keep up, because, like, you know, we family, you know, we live in this life together. And so, like, you know, rambling is something that I do. And sometimes when I'm having a conversation, and I appreciate you guys for sitting here listening to it. I hope this video encourages you. Just making the video is an encouragement to me, because this journey, you know, you guys are going through it with me. And to have that support system that's going through it with me, I just really appreciate you guys so much. And, you know, I'm so excited about what the future holds. To everyone that has subscribed, who like, who share, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for being a part of it. This is a safe place, not only for me, but for you too. So thank you so much. Everybody, we appreciate you guys so much. We just do. Like, you know, seeing it, I'm like, our family is getting bigger each and every day. So we definitely appreciate you guys. And, you know, you guys can be here to hear first when everything happens, when stuff jump off, when we do, you know, go from now to greater. You guys have been a part of the whole journey. So I appreciate you guys so much. That's it for me. Also too, don't forget, we're trying to get up to 1 million subscribers. So if you watch the video all the way to the end, subscribe. I mean, you're stuck here already, so you might as well subscribe. And, you know, share this with your friends, your family. I didn't, like, pretty much put all my business out there, so you might as well just go ahead and share us, because, you know, you know too much. So yeah, share, like, subscribe, ring that bell, so that way you can know the next time I either we're either going live, or, you know, the next time that we are doing whatever it is that we do, whether we doing a video, a short, you'll know all the information. So ring the bell, so that way you can get that as well. Also to follow us on all our other platforms that we're on, which is Instagram, TikTok. Follow us there. You're gonna see a bunch of crazy videos of me just, you know, doing whatever I felt like doing that morning or day. And, you know, of course, pictures and everything, just to keep up some stuff, you know, that we don't post here. You can see it there, you know. But definitely follow us on all our platforms. If you have any questions, or you can relate and you want to talk more about it, maybe you don't want to talk about it in the comments, that's fine. You can reach out to me on either one of those platforms, and definitely I'll reach back out to you. I hope this video helps you. It's helping me. Thank you for being part of this journey again. I really do appreciate you guys. And until the next video, see you. Bye. Don't forget, ain't no place to go but up from here. So let's go ahead. Let's keep climbing. Let's climb together. Let's not do the crab in the bucket thing. We don't know. Let's go up together, okay? Bye.
I'm free. I'm human, but